Hi, I'm Jo Palmer and welcome to Pointer Remote's Walk the Remote Work Talk. Today I'm joined by Catharine from AMIC, which is the Australian Meat Industry Council. Catharine, where are you walking the remote work talk today?
Hey, Jo, I'm talking to you from St Leonard's in Sydney, which is our main head office for the Australian Meat Industry Council. It's very grey outside and I'm enjoying looking at your blue sky there.
So tell us, what about your organisation's purpose?
So AMIC is a member organisation looking after the entire meat supply chain. So from abattoirs, processors through to small good manufacturers right down to our independent retail butchers. We look after both domestic and global markets, which are in the $17 billion area. Yeah, so a lot of member advocacy and supporting those businesses.
Very cool. So tell us about, what does remote work look like in your organisation?
So I guess we've kind of, particularly with the service areas of marketing and comms and events and those office-based staff areas, it's kind of had that perception that it needs to be kind of stuck in an office. But we actually have, we're an Australian national organisation and we have staff across the country, not just in Sydney head office, but also in Melbourne, Canberra, South Australia, WA, and ACT. I said Canberra, didn't I? But most of those actually don't have offices. So they work remotely from home, they're on the road, they're out visiting members. And I think we need to adjust that as well for the Sydney office. I'd really love to, be able to tap into some of those great services around HR marketing and comms that can work remotely out on the land if they need to and not have to come and sit in an office. I think it's certainly changed in terms of how we work now. And I think COVID really much put a spotlight on that. Hey, AMIC. And I think it'd be really good to tap into some expertise that maybe, you've left urban areas and moved out in the country for a change of life. I certainly did. I lived in the Murray Riverina for 7 years. So while it's great for me being back in Sydney, it's actually been really hard for me to find some good resources and some good candidates locally. I think, people moving away, there's probably some really great talent out there that I certainly would love to tap into. So when I met Jo, here we are, we're connected, and hopefully I can find that right candidate through this.
Fabulous. Now, what is one remote tool that your team can't live without?
It would be Teams. So AMIC uses Teams. It's a great way for us to connect, share, set up projects, collaborate, chat, jump on, whether they're on their phone, their iPad, in the car, whatever. We can all get together really quickly. Yeah, so Teams is definitely. And I think also we really want to move into a much more digital way, particularly with all of our comms as well. Move away from the standard email newsletters and make things a lot better in a digital space.
Awesome. Well, thanks for walking the remote work talk with us today.
Thank you, Jo.